I'm going direct to read the statement. Press statement, today, 7th of January 2025. We are calling for the formation of a public commission of inquiry led by an independent body to investigate abductions, politicization of police, resurgence of criminal gangs, land grabbing, and state capture. In recent months, a significant number of Kenyans, religious organizations, and international bodies have raised serious concerns regarding a disturbing trend of abductions, politicization of police, resurgence of criminal gangs, and the troubling specter of state capture within our country. These developments threaten the safety, dignity, and democratic rights of every Kenyan citizen. We have repeatedly raised alarms over a series of abductions that have predominantly affected young individuals. These heinous acts have resulted in numerous victims suffering from death, physical harm, psychological trauma, or enforced silence. Despite these alarming reports in the public outcry, the Director of Criminal Investigation, that is DCI, has distanced himself from accountability, claiming ignorance regarding the perpetrators of these abductions. Similarly, the Inspector General of Police acknowledges the existence of these abductions, but absolves the police force from any responsibility by asserting a lack of knowledge about the individuals involved in these operations. Meanwhile, the President, William Ruto, in his usual ambiguous manner, has made public promises to stop the abductions, while simultaneously admonishing parents to instill discipline in their children, insinuating that lack of discipline contributes to these abductions. In a concerning development, 5 young men who had been reported missing under mysterious circumstances were released at various locations across the country yesterday in what appears to be a well-coordinated effort. The simultaneous release of these individuals from different counties suggests a deliberate strategy rather than a random occurrences. These incidents are not isolated. They reflect a disturbing trend of escalating state-sponsored abductions, violence, and human rights abuses. We call for a thorough and transparent investigations into the circumstances surrounding these abductions, as well as appropriate action against all individuals involved. We do so with a lot of hesitation, since the police have denied responsibility, they have demonstrated lack of impartiality, they are conflicted, and remain beholden to the executive, despite them being an independent institution under our Constitution. The next part will be taken by the MP for Githunguri, Gadanwa Musho.
Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Kenyan people who united in a concerted effort to advocate for the release of the abductees by mounting public pressure and threats of mass protests. This raises significant questions about the government's responsiveness and commitment to upholding the rule of law. We also appreciate the ICC quick response in opening the portal for reporting human rights abuses by the state actors and other collaborators in setting early stage of collating the data ready for the eventuality. This collective action demonstrates that through the sovereign power vested to us by the Kenyan Constitution, we can stand together to hold the rogue government accountable for its actions. Let us continue to raise our voices in pursuit of justice and accountability for our country. We urge the President and the Executive to ensure the immediate release of the remaining abductees. It is particularly troubling that the police have yet to apprehend anyone in connection with the abductions of the Kitengela 3, whose 32 days of torture remain uninvestigated and for which no perpetrators have been held accountable. In light of these grave issues, we hereby call for the following actions collectively as leaders representing the great people of Kenya. 1, establishment of an independent public commission of inquiry. This is to investigate the alarming series of abductions targeting individuals perceived to be critics of the President and Executive. These abductions represent a systematic attempt to silence dissent and instill fear among the populace of Kenya. 2, to examine the politicization within the police services and force and other independent institutions. This includes investigating instances where security forces have been forced and used for political gains or to intimidate and persecute dissenting voices. As you're aware, some of us here have been in the arms of the police in the name of investigations for issues not clear. To investigate organized criminal attacks against the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, and his supporters, including 1, the chaotic event at Limuru funeral in Kiambu County in November 28, 2024. The tear gas incident in Shamata in Nyandarua County in December 28th of 2024. The remaining part of the statement will be read by our colleague, Senator for Kajiado.
To assess the resurgency of state-sponsored criminal gangs, including Mungiki, that are terrorizing citizens and deserters. These gangs have been creating an atmosphere of fear, lawlessness among ordinary Kenyans and critics of the government. To address issues surrounding state capture, including the awarding of government contracts and affiliates within the government and rampant land grabbing, alongside issues, misuse of public resources. These include examining extensive land grabbing currently underway in Ngurunga Farm in Kiambu constituency, Gikumari in Ruiru constituency, Dabibi in Naivasha constituency, Nakuru Memorial Hospital, and many other acts of misuse of public trust, which threatens the integrity of our institutions and welfare of the Kenyan people. Parliamentary actions. We urge both the National Assembly and the Senate, and also all county assemblies across the nation to convene a special session during recess to discuss and conduct inquiries into these abductions and other pressing matters affecting the society. Public safety and accountability. We emphasize the necessity for a comprehensive review of public safety measures and accountability mechanisms within law enforcement agencies to ensure protection for all Kenyans. We, the undersigned legislators, believe that these investigations are essential to uphold the rule of law, protect human rights, restore public trust in our institutions, and safeguard Kenyans' democratic values. We stand in unwavering support of the information of this Independent Commission of Inquiry and demand swift, decisive actions to restore justice and security of our nation. The signatories are Senator Karudhu Wadhangwa, Karugo Dhangwa, Kiambu County, Honorable Onesmus Ngogoyo, Kajiado North, Honorable John Kagucha, MP Mukurweini, Honorable Wanjiku Muya, MP Kipipiri, Honorable Gadhoni Wamushomba, MP Githunguri, Senator Joy Nyotu, Murang'a County, Honorable James Gakuya, MP Embakasi North, Honorable Edward Murieu, MP Gatanga, Senator John Medhu, Nyandarua County, Senator James Murango, Kirinyaga County, Honorable Peter Kihungi, MP Kagema, Honorable Jane Kihara, MP Naivasha, Honorable Njeri Maina, MP Kirinyaga, Honorable Samuel Kachobe, MP Subukia, Honorable Teresia Wanjiku, MP, Honorable George Kaimburi, MP Juja, Honorable Major Dong Kadiru, MP Embakasi Central, Honorable Joseph Munyoro, MP Kigumo, Honorable Mary Wamaua, MP Maragua, Honorable Mwango Amos, MP Starehe, Senator John Kinyua, Laikipia County, myself, Senator Kajiado, Honorable Seki, Honorable Gitonga Mukunji Manyata, Honorable George Wandeto, Geoffrey Wandeto, MP Tetu. The last but not least, Mheshimiwa Honorable Parashina, MP Kajiado South. Thank you very much.